at Fox, Skip, Joy, this hairstylist.
What's up, y'all? I ain't got my light on. Rocky ain't got the light on. What's the light at, Rocky? Here we go. Here we go. What up, y'all? Dave Portnoy. It's Portnoy. It's funny, we've been talking about these people the last couple weeks, but three people that this channel's been talking about the last 3 weeks are now in a circular firing squad, and it is funny as hell. So we are about to go down and talk about it. Dave Portnoy is the owner of Barstool Sports, the place that owns Gillian Wallow's podcast. He went on Club Shay Shay and started throwing flames at Michael Rapaport and Jason Whitlock, calling Jason Whitlock a clown, like we've been calling him here on the channel. Ain't that right, Rocky? And Michael Rapaport being a cloud chasing clown. So what we about to do right now, I'm about to play the video, and then we about to talk about that. We about to jump right into it. We about to play the video of what was said, and then we are going to get a reaction after we listen to what they have to say.
I saw the situation going on at Fox, Skip, Joy, this hairstylist, Nusheen, and you was like, the accused shouldn't listen to their lawyers. If I didn't do anything wrong, if I didn't say anything wrong, I'm gonna shout it from the tallest building I can, because I want everybody to know this is not me, and I did not do what I'm being accused of doing.
Yeah, I 100% believe that. I've been accused of I didn't do, and I mean, I went instantly because I knew I didn't do it. I think a lot of times people are told, even our company, my lawyers would be like, don't say it. It's like, I'm not going to perjure myself because I'm telling the truth.
Right.
I think a lot of companies don't give a shit about their employees in that situation. Fox, I'm sure the lawyers are like, don't say a word.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're part of a lawsuit, bro.
Yeah. And guess what? They're not looking out for you. They don't give a fuck about you. They care about Fox.
So
absolutely. If you're innocent, there's no friends. I would scream it.
But you also, like, Jason Whitlock came for you. So how do you feel about?
He's a clown. Jason Whitlock's a clown. Jason Whitlock is on the record as being, I love Dave Portnoy. Dave Portnoy is the best. He's this. Jason Whitlock is a click-chasing clown.
Oh, really? You don't say.
Yeah, he's out there calling that girl, what do you say, big, like, butter, sugar, skin, big...
peanut butter skin, and with that rack
in the next sentence, he said that. Like, what are you talking about?
Have you ever met him?
Never. You know what? He knows my name. He's gotten me a couple times, to his credit, but he's just fishing. He's taking his little pole. He's like, maybe they'll bite and I'll get some clicks.
Right.
I try to ignore it. I tell people, actually, don't send me bad stuff about me, because I have a hard time ignoring it. I don't even want to know it exists.
But you do realize that when you respond to people that take shots at you giving them content. They're lazy because they can't create 100%. Content on their own. So let me hope he can feed me.
Yeah, and my Achilles heel is I don't give a f. It's like I know I'm being played here. I know he's getting clicks, but this guy, I mean, he's a clown.
Your former Michael Rapaport.
Clown too.
Damn.
Are you friends with him? He's a crazy person.
We go back and forth. I like Mike. We conversate. I haven't talked to him since I left Fox. But he's LeBron. I like LeBron. He doesn't like LeBron. And so we go back and forth. We have healthy conversation, healthy banter. But I don't. Like I said, I don't really know.
We had a huge falling out. So we hired him. I thought he was super talented.
Right.
Like he had this rant on draft pick of the Knicks. But we had a huge falling out. He essentially seriously said that all our fans were idiots and stupid, and I had to let him go. I was still friends with him I'm sorry, we can't have you insulting our entire fan base. And still work friendly.
Right.
Side note.
Why would he say that?
He was in a fight with another one of our employees. And it spiraled. So I woke up to this huge thing of him just killing our fan base.
Well, why did he just have, if he had an issue with the guy that worked in the company, why not take it out on the guy?
Should've.
What the fans got to do with this?
Should have. We would have never had them falling out. Then after that, he started coming at me, which I don't care. He's like, I want to fight Dave. I actually I can't even lift my shoulder. I sent him a contract to fight him in this boxing thing.
So, you got the long and short of it right there. It's a few things I want to point out. I wanted to play that that part all the way through. Then we're going to go back and dissect some things and play some other videos from some other channels about this. Here's why I played that all the way through. I want everybody to understand this. I've been saying since the beginning of the year, this is a 9 of hearts year, meaning teammates are going to start fighting teammates, and people that are generally on the same side of the fence are going to be at each other's necks over different ideologies, with them being on the same side of the fence in a lot of ways. Barstool Sports is notoriously white supremacist slanted. I'm not calling him Dave Portnoy a white supremacist. I don't know him enough. But I do know that publication, based on its headlines, the type stories it's covered over the years, they were the first account, his company was the first account that I actually blocked on Twitter because I just got tired of their constant tweets inciting racist emotions and things like that. And I was like, man, I ain't about to let nobody control how I feel. So they were one of the early sites that I blocked years ago. And then you got somebody like Jason Whitlock. We've been this whole week. This is our third time talking about him this week. A professional coon, professional white ass kisser, who you saw him, and Jason Whitlock, and I'm gonna see if I can find the video. Because Jason Whitlock once praised this guy. He really, had a fondness for how Barstool Sports was run, and a lot of that had to deal with the stuff that's covered on that site is a lot in alignment with a lot of the way Jason Whitlock sees things. So you got that part of the circular fire and sky going on. And then you got Michael Rapaport, the yo homie, I'm down with the brothers because I like hip hop. We talked about him a couple weeks ago with the interview.
Jason Whitlock and Dave Portnoy.
With the interview with what Jerobi said from Tribe Called Quest about basically what Whitlock did. What Rapaport did, what that he was complaining about, was he really screwed over and screwed off the Tribe Called Quest documentary with all kind of bullshit, focusing on Q-Tip's week-long, incident, brotherly type confrontation with Phife Dawg, and basically made that 1 week of tension the tone of the documentary. And we were talking about, and this is the same Michael Rapaport who be speaking on the Housewives of Atlanta, going on Twitter and going back and forth with Kenya Moore. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, one of my vices, what do they call it? I don't call it a guilty pleasure. Fuck it, I like it. I love watching Atlanta Housewives. Them women are funny as hell. You get to see big fake booties and past their prime faces with still the funniest jokes on the planet. I love that show. But you ain't never gonna see me jumping up in there on Twitter talking about what Drew needs to do to Portia and really having a little cat fight. Michael Rapaport, first of all, as a man, you laugh at women business. When women have their little catty shit that women have, these little games women play with each other, as a man, you sit back and watch and laugh your motherfucking ass off. You don't jump in that shit. And that's number one as a man. Number two, definitely don't as a white man. The fuck, you don't belong in nobody black business confrontation wise. You know what I mean? And Michael Rapaport always in the middle of some shit. And so you have Dave Portnoy, who, by all accounts, and then here's the other dynamic that you have in this. You got Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay. People always talk about how he's messy and he gets in black folks' business. Let me give Shannon Sharp credit right here. Shannon Sharp is getting messy with a coon nigga, which he doesn't he doesn't get protected under what we do because Jason Whitlock goes out of his way to fuck over black people and make us look bad. So Shannon Sharp just used his platform to go after a coon rascal and a white boy. That's a wigger. He has one white dude, a very wealthy white dude, going at it publicly with a very rich white dude. And Shannon Sharp is caught using his platform to flame division in the white community. Bravo, Shannon Sharp. Bravo, Shannon Sharp. Using your platform to cause division. Hey, the last outlaws, stop that dumb talk in my chat. They white. I don't play religious differences in my chat. They white. You show me how the white Jews treat the black Jews. If the black Jews are in Israel and around the world living at the same standard as a white dude, then we'll talk white, the difference between a white and a Jew. Show me how the black Jews are living. I'll wait. We don't play that dumb shit in here. So back to what we talking about. So you have Dave Portnoy and Shannon Sharp using his platform to draw seeds of divisiveness and hate amongst their community. And I like it. I like it a lot. Bravo, Shannon Sharp. And so you have all of these different dynamics at play that's going on right now. And then, so let's go into why I know this bothers Jason Whitlock so much. Let's see if I can find that audio of him talking about Portnoy.
One time, years ago, I think it was when they did something in trouble, but Dave Portnoy and I, we have never met. I called Dave Portnoy on and say he hates Donald Trump and how dare he put a Supreme Court in that overturns Roe v. Wade. And so now I got to walk away and the Republicans have gone too far. He's on video saying this stuff. And
Here we go.
Well, hold on. Why is he so upset about the overturn of Roe v. Wade? Because he's a sexual degenerate that likes to use money and possibly has paid women to abort babies. And he doesn't want anything impeding that. That's a value he respects. Child murder is a value that Dave Portnoy respects. And I'm going to go...
So that right there, this was a couple years ago, Jason Whitlock basically talking shit, saying that Portnoy supports murder because he supports abortion. Now listen to him talk about how much he used to like Dave Portnoy.
One step further here and potentially get myself into trouble, but Dave Portnoy and I, we have never met. I called Dave Portnoy one time, years ago. I think it was when they did something at ESPN. The Barstool Vans, they did some show with ESPN, and it only lasted one day. and then they got booted off ESPN. And I reached out to Dave Portnoy. This is when I was at Speak for Yourself, and I was like, hey, man, would love to have you and your guys on Speak for Yourself if you're looking for an outlet to be on corporate TV or whatever. Reached out to, and Dave Portnoy talked to me like, I can't believe you're wasting my time calling me. He talked to me in a very condescending, dismissive way.
So that right there is the underlying reason as to why Jason Whitlock doesn't like Dave Portnoy. Because he tried to reach out and make money off the white dude, and the white dude basically said, who the fuck are you? Get the fuck off my phone. And so that's the genesis as to why he doesn't like him. Let's keep going.
And this is the first time I've ever said anything about it, because people have a right to be condescending and dismissive and cold if they want to.
Let me see. This nigga talk
They
too
have that
goddamn
right.
slow.
I wasn't terribly offended, but it was noted. And it was noted like, well, damn, I'm just calling up, being friendly, making a proposition to the guy, and he was cold and dismissive to me. No problem. But I have been treated that way by a certain demographic, belongs to a certain tribe, before.
Let me be clear about something.
So that's where it came from. He tried to like. Let me go back here. This is what it was. This is him talking about how much he used to like him before that happened. This is a video, and I got this from the Young Turk Sports. This part said, "This is how much he used to like Dave Portnoy before the white dude said that shit to him." And why the fuck does he look like a funeral director? You making all those fat people look bad, Jason Whitlock, with that fake ass hair hat. Be people, that's not his hair. His hair was like mine 10 years ago. This motherfucker got a hair hat. And he looked like he's the kind of funeral director that be dropping caskets. Listen to him, this part here.
Travis Hunter just goes to speak to how disruptive Dave Portnoy and Barstool Sports have been. Dave Portnoy, the founder of Barstool Sports, is he the most important person in sports right now?
This is Whitlock basically before Portnoy had basically clowned his punk ass. This is Whitlock before that, jerking the white dude off.
And I know that Dion has denied that Barstool Sports is paying this Travis Hunter kid to go to Jackson State, that they, signed some NIL deal with Travis Hunter. But I got to say, Dave Portnoy and Barstool, they're the most disruptive thing I think we've seen in the sports world since Colin Kaepernick, and maybe more disruptive than Colin Kaepernick. Dave Portnoy and the fact that Deion Sanders left the NFL network, corporate media, to go work at Barstool, and that Barstool is supporting Deion and his efforts at Jackson State, and whatever kind of deal Barstool ends up signing with Travis Hunter, just goes to speak to how disruptive Dave Portnoy and
he's using disruptive in a positive way, meaning disrupting the bullshit. This is as a positive connotation he's using the term disruptive in right here.
Barstool Sports have been and continue to be. He's actually disrupting things. He's shaking the apple cart. Obviously, Dave Portnoy, what he built at Barstool Sports, inspired me.
Portnoy would tweet above that video in August of 2022. By the way, Jason Whitlock, you forgot to delete this one when you almost choked to death on my...
That was Portnoy a couple years ago saying that you forgot to delete this when you almost choked to death on my cock. White folks use the term cock. My cock.
privates. Thus, Portnoy would continue ripping Whitlock. He's gotten me a couple times to his credit, but he's just fishing for engagement. He's taking his little poll. He's like, maybe I'll buy it and I'll get some clicks. I try to ignore it. I tell people actually.
So basically, that was Whitlock before Portnoy went at him. And why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up, one, to be petty. I like being a little bit petty. But two, we gotta see what's going on right now in this Nine of Hearts here. We'll keep reinforcing it because, again, this is 3 years in a row I've done predictions with my cards on how the year's going to turn out. And 3 years in a row, I've been right. Not that I'm some genius, no shit like that, but just to show you, these cards, these same playing cards that you play poker with, they're just a calendar. And if you know how to read the calendar, you know what the theme for the year is going to be. And the theme this year is a lot of fights with people that are, for the most part, on the same side of the aisle. For the most part, these are people who ideologically are similar. And Jason Whitlock is a professional white ass kisser. So to be a professional white ass kisser and have one of your white daddy heroes talk to you like this in a particular way on a major platform like Club Shay Shay against a football player that you're jealous of, they gotta feel some kind of way. They gotta feel some kind of way. Mind you, this is the same week that Jason Whitlock has been on a crusade against black fatigue, saying that he's tired of black people. The same week he's hosting panels and talking about what's wrong with us and what's this and what's wrong with us that. He got one of his heroes coming at him. And then you got the dynamic with Michael Rapaport. Michael Rapaport is a degenerate thug. That's a culture vulture. That's only around during the good times. That he has a couple Negroes that he was at the party with back in 1994. So he gets levels of access that are far beyond what he should be getting. And he's getting called out and flamed. He got called out. That video that with Jerobi from the tribe. That video went everywhere. And so what we're starting to see is there's a lot of white fatigue going on. White people tired of other white people and tired of coons. Is this white fatigue? Is Portnoy tired of the Wiggers and the Bootlicks? Because the Bootlicks will be part of white fatigue too, because white folks don't like Bootlicks. They really don't. They really don't. And that's something that the Jason Whitlock types don't seem to understand. You're a useful idiot. You're a useful tool. But that's all you are. An idiot and a tool. While we're talking about that, I need y'all to go to DewanB.com. My Juneteenth t-shirts are back up. And Black Music Month. June is Black Music Month. We're gonna have a lot of fun on Patreon. So we're gonna do a lot of music shows on Patreon, Black Music Month. We're gonna really celebrate Black Music Month real heavy right now on Patreon. So you guys, if you're not joined right now on the Live Music Lounge and Higher, Live Music Lounge and Higher is gonna get the $10 tier and up. You guys are gonna be getting a lot of historical stuff. All tiers are going to be getting music shows where we really break down different music and throughout the history that we've been doing our music. And you can go right now and get your t-shirts at DewanB.com. June is Black Music Appreciation Month. Don't let them make this a pride. If this the only pride that's going on this month over here is the pride of black music. We got the Juneteenth flag, Juneteenth t-shirts, the Black Music Month t-shirts, And of course, my Black American Music Family Tree. And those of you if you join Patreon, you should have a discount code on all merchandise. You should have a discount code when you join. If you're on Patreon and you don't have that discount code, hit me up on Patreon if you didn't get it when you signed up. Patreon members get discounts, and people who've bought T-shirts and merchandise in the past, you guys all got discounts in your mailbox. If you don't have that discount, I'll be sending it out to you through email. If you're on the email list, you'll be getting that discount through email if you're on the email list. If you're a past person that bought stuff, and if you're on Patreon. And then what I'll do is I'll just put the product code in. I'll create a post sometime tonight or tomorrow. I'll create a post in Patreon with that discount code. But you should already have one when you signed up. Alright. So all that stuff, we got the Black American flag. We got children's sizes. We got the limited edition 1865 t-shirts. We got all that good stuff coming up that's available right now on DewanB.com. I need some incense. So now, I want to know. Let me see. I think my phone line is working. I did some stuff. Hopefully, it's working. I wanted to take y'all calls yesterday, but the phone line was tripping. So the phone line should be up there at the bottom. Call in 323-744-7425. I want to know what y'all think. You know what's going on with what's going on with the time right now? What's happening, folks? What's y'all opinion on what's going on? And we're gonna also do some music tonight too. All right, I'm not gonna be here too much longer because I think I'm gonna play some music with y'all tonight for a little bit. But that's gonna be for my Patreon members, Mixcloud. We go. Hey, Patreon members, now it'll be free on Twitter. I think we're gonna do a music mix down. Press number 1 if you want to do a music mix down right after this. Press the number 1 if you want to stay around. Go over on Patreon or on Twitter because my music mix down is gonna be free for everybody. The replay and the archive is gonna be over on Patreon, but that's free for everybody. But Twitter's a hater. Twitter don't like you playing music. Twitter's a real hater. I'm not Twitter, YouTube. YouTube's a hater. We're going to be playing the music over on Twitter. So if you're listening on Twitter, you'll get some of the music. And you'll get a taste of what we're going to be talking about Black Music Month. All right, I want the music with that? Okay. Cool. So as soon as we're done here, man, I just got 2 calls. Call back 846. Let's see if that works. All right, cool. Y'all want to do some music? We're gonna do some music. We're gonna do a music mix down. But now is the time, y'all. Now is the time. Oh, I got this shit way too loud. I just looked at my gain. Shit. I don't like topping out into the red. Ew. Let me pull this back some. Y'all can turn y'all speakers down. Let me pull that back some. Oh, that's what's going on. Why did y'all tell me my audio sucked? What the fuck? There we go. Why didn't y'all tell me my audio sucked? Why didn't y'all tell me my audio sucked? I'm looking at this shit like, what's going on? This is the second time I had an update, man. This last Mac update, boy, it threw everything off. My car reading I had this morning was all fucked up. Sorry about that, y'all. What's up, Carl? What's the name? Where you calling from?
Uncle Phil.
What's up, Carl? Say something funny.
Uncle Phil, what's up, man?
I said, say so. You sound like you got a gap tooth. Say something funny, nigga.
Nah.
Not the same joke you've been telling me, fat nigga, for the last 30 years. Come on, fat jokes are easy.
Man, I'm a fat nigga.
Well, you should have good jokes then, Pudgy.
Man, I ain't got nothing. What's up, man? I'm calling from Texas, though.
Looking like a half sack of potato sacks. What's on your mind, brother?
Man, I just wanted to show some love to you, man. I really fuck with you, man. I like what you do. So, man, I just want to show some love to you.
For sure.
Hey, man, but you got to get off my boy Daniel, man. He good peoples, man. I know him personally. You gonna have to show you got to show some love, man. You gonna have to back up off him, man.
Oh, so since you know him personally, we gotta back off from him cooning.
Yeah, exactly. See, I knew you would get it. You a smart man. I knew you would get it.
Yeah. Now that ain't happening, my brother. But you know, tell that dude, tell that man to back off black people and to show some love.
No, I got you. It's all. I'm just bullshitting with you though, but I really fuck with your content. I found you through Craig Smith, so man, I just appreciate what you do and keep doing it. You know, we out here supporting you.
Yes, sir, man. You have a good one, my brother.
You too. Hey, when you come back to Dallas, because I heard you mention South Dallas, I got somebody that makes the best Jamaican food, and we would love to bless you with some, man, when you come back to Dallas.
I love Dallas, man. If it's up to me, I'll be back there this year. But it depends on how my schedule work out, man. But yeah,
Okay.
man, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir, man. You have a good one.
Yes, sir.
All right.
My audio's better now? Yeah, this new Mac update, this last update's been hell on my apps. God damn. I love Dallas, man. My family, that's where my family's from. You said it was better before? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on. Let me see here. Y'all said it's cool. I got people saying it's cool. I got people saying it was better before. Which one is it? Which one is it? What about now? Chubby said whatever, it was sounding good before, but whatever I did, lowered it. Let's see here. Hey, geniuses. Microphones isn't about paying bills. See what I did? Oh, man. This audio fucked up. So is this, see right here, this jumping. Hey man, this shit jumping too goddamn much. See this, the mic is right here. I got the mic right here. Come on, sure. We good? I don't know. But it's gonna be right when we play this music. It's gonna be right when we play this music. And as a matter of fact, that's what we're about to do. I didn't want to be on here too much longer. I just wanted to talk about these wiggers and bootlicks. I like talking about, you know, whenever these other people be going at it, it's something that's great for us to highlight and talk about. There we go. Hey, you Jax. You had a horrible father, so we're even. I'm a horrible technician, and your father was horrible because he didn't raise anybody with respect and dignity and class. Tell that nigga he missed out. Yeah, Shorty McGriff said we can hear you. It's cool. Yeah, some of y'all got some badass sound systems. Some of y'all over here listening on goddamn Radio Shack speakers that you still have left over from your compact computer, from your Dell. Some of you niggas is listening on gateway computers. Some of y'all listening on gateways. That's the problem. Get off them goddamn Dell computers and get an iMac. All right? Okay, the brother I pressed, I lowered it. All right, cool. Thanks, Chubby. Yeah, you said audio's good on your end. All right, cool. But that's how we're going to end this. I just wanted to really point that out, what's going on with Jason Whitlock. You know, we have a little fight that's brewing right here. And I want to make sure that we fan the flames of this fight. So what we're about to do is I'm about to readjust. I'm about to put together a package of an invite and send it out to all my Patreons. And we will be right back, not here on YouTube, but on Mixcloud. Mixcloud, all those links are in the description. You can either go to Patreon, and even the free levels of Patreon, y'all can listen live. Patreon, Mixcloud, and Twitter, all at Dewan B. Y'all see the at Dewan B down there? You go to patreon.com/DewanB. You can go to x.com/DewanB. You can go to mixcloud.com/DewanB. Or you could just go to the description box when this video is over and click on any of those links. And we are about to go out and talk that shit and play that music over on Twitter. All right? Hey, Last Outlaw, I think you just need to go ahead. I know your mothers are, it's Saturday night and your mothers are hearted. And she in them streets right now, jumping in and out of Oldsmobiles to make some dollars. You know what I mean? For you, because you don't have a job. But don't come around and be mad at the rest of us because your mama's jumping in and out of Cadillacs and Oldsmobiles, doing something strange for a couple pieces of change. That's not our fault, okay? But thank y'all again for joining. Tell them something, don't want to engage. The phone line's been here the whole time. If you wanted to call in. And Last Outlaw doing all that goddamn talking. This phone line's been on the whole time. Like, it's been, I literally had the phone line open for the last 10 minutes and he hasn't called in. That's what happens when you got people that are bitter that your mom not even making money jumping in and out of Mercedes or BMWs. No, she's jumping in and out of Oldsmobiles and 89 Eldorados. You know your mama ain't shit. She's still jumping in and out of Eldorados, nigga. Cadillac started making Eldorados last century. And your mama's still jumping in and out of them hoes. Trying to pay the rent. That's a dirty bitch. What's up, Big Pontiac? What's up, Big Pontiac? No, I will always attack you. If you fuck around with me, I will attack your mamas, your daddies. We don't know each other. I don't know you. You don't know me. But if you say something sideways to me, I do know that you had horrible parents. That's what I do know. You weren't raised right. So I'll talk about the people that shitted y'all out to this planet when you say something that I don't like. Because I don't know you. But I do know that you're a bad seed. And that bad seed came from somewhere. So I'll talk about the people that planted the seed. Because I know they wasn't shit. If you ain't shit. Alright? Thank y'all again for listening. We about to be over on the Patreon music site, on Twitter, Mixcloud, in like 15 minutes. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all have a good one.